How's it going, guys? My name is Ishan, and in this video we're going to be talking about the 3 major reasons why Plug Power is a millionaire maker. Along with that, we're also going to be talking about a quick risk with the stock as well as a technical analysis at the end. So make sure you stick around, and if you appreciate these short and value-packed videos, make sure to drop a quick sub and let's clock in. Real quick, if you want to support the channel and learn something new like technical analysis or fundamental analysis and how I found so many tech stocks that no one talks about like Elastic, Domo, MongoDB, then make sure to check out genztraders.com, link down below, and support the channel. Anyways, back to Plug Power. This is a stock I've been calling a screaming buy since it was at $10 a share, and not gonna lie, I kind of did think that it would peak around the $25 level, but it's continued going up and up. Now we're at 35, and honestly, I'm not complaining. So the first reason the company is a millionaire maker is because they have the technology and they've reinvested a lot of money back into the business to set them up for future growth, which we'll discuss in my second point as to how large the business can really get. In the summer, Plug Power made 2 massive acquisitions. They bought the United Hydrogen Group and Giner ELX for a total of $123 million. So Plug Power expects that their demand from their existing customers for hydrogen will be 100 tons per day by 2024, and so with their acquisition of United Hydrogen, that's going to be able to increase their output by 10 tons a day. As for Giner ELX, they create something called electrolyzer stacks. I've already stressed the huge importance of this acquisition in all my other previous videos, so I highly suggest you watch those videos if you want to know more about the company. But essentially, electrolyzer stacks are on-site refueling stations that produce hydrogen by itself. And so it's these kind of investments that set them apart from their competitors and puts them in front of them in an industry expected to be worth over $160 billion just by 2026. In fact, they plan to have 5 new hydrogen plants in the US by 2024 with a total capacity of 100 tons per day. Their CEO is simply a visionary. He realized that for the company to be set apart and really be dominant to leaders, that they had to reinvest back into the business. And that very strategy leads me to my next point, which is probably the biggest reason why Plug Power is going to be a millionaire maker, which no one and absolutely no one is talking about. Now, the reason I even talked about these substantial investments is because of the second point, which is the large partnerships with retailers and massive companies that Plug Power already has contracts with. So currently, the largest part of Plug Power's business is their materials handling division, which is basically hydrogen powered batteries for store and warehouse equipment like forklifts and jacks. Plug Power supplies their tech to companies like Walmart, Amazon, and so many more brands, and in fact, they plan to grow their materials handling division to $750 million by 2024 according to their CEO. And the reason they could even establish these partnerships is because they have functioning tech. But going a little deeper, now that they've expanded their product offerings to include electrolyzers and they're going into so many new industries, they can now upsell their customers, kind of how like software companies cross-sell their different products to their current clients. To give you an example, Plug Power recently signed a deal with DHL to deploy 100 of the H2 panel vans in Germany starting in 2020. They'll be using fuel cell systems from Plug Power. And now let's say DHL gets those vans, they're also going to have to need to charge them. So Plug Power could further upsell them and create, let's say, on-site electrolyzers, charging systems, and further generate more revenue simply because they reinvested back into their business and made that a core part of it. And don't just take my word for it. Their CEO stated that $200 million out of the $1 billion in revenue in 2024 will come from its emergent on-road commercial vehicle program from DHL, with another 5 or 6 commercial vehicle partnerships underway. He even went as far as to say that the DHL deal could satisfy 25% to 30% of that $200 million goal. Just that one program. Now just think about the massive potential of hydrogen with so many companies pushing to it and the massive growth of the hydrogen automobile industry. Plug Power has already partnered with so many of these companies by selling them batteries, and now they can implement charging for them as well, further increasing their revenues. And then And like we see at stores like Walmart, who already have EV chargers in their parking lots, in the future, 10-20 years from now, they could even potentially have hydrogen refueling stations. And even Plug Power sees the opportunity to set up 3,700 hydrogen fueling stations by 2030. I actually think that $200 million number is pretty conservative and will actually end up being much larger. And so this is the second reason why I believe Plug Power is really $1 million maker. Now the last and final reason why Plug Power is a millionaire maker before we jump into the risks is that Plug Power is a leader led by great management. If we take a look at Apple, Tesla, Amazon, the one key similarity between these companies is that they are leaders in their industry. So is Plug Power in the industry of companies solely dedicated to hydrogen technology. Their management has been willing to take risks and make large acquisitions that are going to pay off huge down the line, and they have a very strategic plan to take this company from $350 million in revenue this year to $1 billion by 2024. All around the market, everyone wants to invest in leaders and companies really disrupting and changing the world, whether that be QuantumScape, ChargePoint, you get the point. And so as a shareholder, I feel a lot more confident in Plug Power certifying their dominance. Now the risk with the stock could send it lower. And that risk is that the company is overvalued. I understand that the company is going to be huge down the line, but we're pricing in so much growth that has even yet to happen. And this is something I believe serves as a short-term risk. A lot of FOMO investors tend to get caught in these massive run-ups chasing the stock, and then when a bull squeeze happens and short sellers push the stock down, they get caught and they start panic selling, causing larger drop downs. And now this leads me to the technicals. It seems like we'll probably get a pullback soon. Overall, the MACD is super overextended as well as the RSI. So logically, we probably pull down to the 32.4 area. That's the area where it had resistance before. So it's classic technicals, turning that previous resistance into support. Below that, we could pull back down to the $29 level, and that would be the same thing. It'd be turning that previous resistance it had in that area into support. And then as for a move higher, for all we know, we continue pushing higher. Who knows? But those are the key levels to watch. So make sure you like, subscribe, and check out genztraders.com link down below if you want to support the channel and learn something new. Along with that, let me know down below what you guys think about Plug Power. Are you guys buying it? Do you plan to buy it? Do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, clocking out for now. Peace.